Welcome, welcome, welcome one, welcome all to the Faithful Studios. Down the hall. Down the hall. Is it down the hall? I mean, it's down the hall from my kitchen. Welcome, everybody. I am Tyson, and today we have something special for you, something I don't normally do, which is a review on the weekend. And the reason that we're doing a review on the weekend is, well, A, the company is a little bit different, but still a beard company. B, I've had the product for a long time, and I've been rigorously testing it out, so I want to bring it to you guys. And the company I'm talking about today is JOFM, Jolly Old Fat Man. And that's right, if you're putting two and two together, you're like, Jolly Old Fat Man, that's Santa Claus. That is Santa Claus. It is only October, so we're going to dig into that right after this. So let me tell you a little bit of story about JOFM. Pretty new to Instagram, but he hit me up a couple months back on Facebook, or he got my email off of YouTube or something. He got my email anyway, and he emailed me, and he's like, hey, I'm a Santa Claus. I do a lot of this stuff. He linked me to his products. I checked it out, and I'm like, man, I just love when people help out kids and do wonderful things for kids and charities and raise money and just try to spread positivity and passion and joy and bring joy to other people. So I was checking out his pages. I gave him the thumbs up on all his pages and stuff. And, you know, he's like, I make a balm because I do Santa Claus. Would you be willing to test my balm and give me some feedback on it? I was like, balm? Don't you have any oil? What are you doing? No oil up in here, just balm? He's like, right now I just have balm. I dye my beard white to be Santa Claus, and I need something that leaves my beard soft, not greasy, but works well with white beards. So I said, did you watch any of my videos, dude? I don't have a white beard, but I will test out your oil, or balm, oil. Oh wait, you don't have oil. Okay, I'll test your balm. I'll test your balm out. Send it out my way. So he sent me some balm, and when I got it, before I even got it, he messaged me. He's like, you know what? I think I messed up your order. I found a problem with the way that my balm's mixed, so when you get it, if you got a bad batch, I'll send you out some new stuff. I opened it up. Sure enough, I got part of the bad batch, but I still used it anyway, because the only thing wrong with it was it clumped up a little bit. It had a little bit of grain in it, so I used it anyway, and I told him, I was like, dude, this is some good stuff. I really like it. He's like, well, you know, Christmas is coming, so check this out. I'm Bam. I'm the Santa Claus, and I'm going to start this company, and I'm going to create some oils. I'm going to do some unique scents, and I'm going to hit this Instagram market, and I'm going to bring it to you. I was like, all right, let's do this. So fast forward a little bit, and all of a sudden I get this package in the mail, and it looks like a Christmas present. And I thought to myself, it's September. Who's sending me a wrapped Christmas present? A wrapped Christmas present. And so I looked at it, and it came from JOFM. And so I was like, okay, that's pretty unique. You're sending me a Christmas present. Like, no joke, I would love to show you guys. But you'd have to go back and watch one of my live streams where I actually unboxed it live on a live stream with my wife, Maddie. And it was this Christmas present wrapped up in wrapping paper. I open it up, there's a bunch of little Christmas presents in it. So he individually wrapped balm and oil into little Christmas presents with real wrapping paper. If that doesn't score a 10 on presentation, I don't know what would. I mean, it's Santa Claus sending me Christmas presents. Maybe some reindeer droppings in the box, like some chocolate-covered cherries, or some chocolate-covered raisins or something, and call them reindeer droppings. Or maybe something with Rudolph. You know, I don't know. I've never really met a reindeer in real life, so if Santa Claus is sending me gifts, why not something from Rudolph? But anyway, presentation, fantastic. He sent them wrapped in Christmas presents. He sent me out an oil of the scent he knew I liked, and the scent is called the Nice List. Now, he sent me 2 different bottles of oil, and they both are the Nice List. So you might ask yourself, well, what's the difference between these 2 bottles of oil? Why is one white and one yellow? Well, the difference comes in the ingredients and the purpose for these oils, okay? So the one with the black label has meadow foam seed oil, apricot kernel oil, sweet almond oil, hemp seed oil, shea oleine oil, and BTMS 50, which if you don't know what BTMS 50 is, it's amazing emulsifier and it's good on your skin. It leaves your skin feeling, well, it is known scientifically it can thicken hair or promote hair thickness, but it really just feels good. It's in a lot of lotions and things like that that you would you rub on your skin to help leave your skin moisturized. So you have that one. That's probably like your standard oil here that most people would use. And when I say most people, I'm not singling anybody out other than Santa Claus. Other than Santa Claus, because Santa Claus, he got that white beard. Wait, there's some other people with white beards too. So if you have a white beard, I guess I'm singling you out into the white bearded group, all right? You're up there with Santa Claus. That's pretty special. So what this is just jojoba oil and coconut oil, and then the BTMS 50. So you get a little bit different of a look, but that's because white beards need a little bit different of care, and then they don't want, a lot of times they don't want to put colored type oil in their beards, just because there's been some stories or some cases of colored like yellow beard oil like tinting white-haired bearded men. So we don't want any of that with Santa Claus. Now keep in mind, the whole purpose that he comes out with this is he wants it to smell good for kids. He wants to be able to talk to kids' parents and smell good and not smell like a dirty old Santa Claus. And then you gotta imagine how many hands touch his beard. He's probably got kids tugging at it, wondering if it's real. He's probably got parents all like, oh, it's the real Santa Claus, and like wanting to touch and all that stuff. And then they smell it and they definitely want to touch. So Nice List is the name of this scent, and to me it is just an extremely nice cologne. Now his scents are strong. Every scent that I've smelled from JOFM is very strong. 10, 12 hours. It lasts throughout the day. In fact, I even use this in my diffuser, and a couple drops in the diffuser, my whole house was smelling like a Nice List. And when looking at the label here, you have his beard, a Santa Claus beard, JOFM, Jolly Old Fat Man. Who knows beards better than the Jolly Old Fat Man? That's his slogan. I didn't come up with that. Don't give me credit for that. That's his slogan right there. So it says, stay jolly, stay bearded. Really just nice. You got like kind of like the Christmas theme. One thing I want to reiterate though is like this isn't just a one-off thing because it's Christmas or because Christmas is coming. I've had this stuff I think since July, and I've been using it. It's not like, oh my gosh, Christmas is coming, we need something special just for Christmas. Like this, being Santa Claus is extremely important to him. It's what he looks forward to every year, is being Santa Claus. And so he labeled his company after that. But if you have a white beard, this is a good brand for you. If you have a regular beard, a black beard, a brown beard, a red beard, he has oils for that too. But to me, the star of the show with JOFM is the balm, all right? So here's the balm. You got the 2-ounce black tin, twist top tin, the same nice label design on there. Again, you have BTMS in here, and I think it feels really good for my beard. So you have BTMS, mango butter, shea butter, jojoba oil, grapeseed oil, hemp seed oil, and aloe vera oil. It feels amazing. And he's got a ton of cool different scents. Like this one's Claus's Kitchen. And when you smell it, it just smells like you're walking into your grandma's kitchen. You remember being like a kid and you're at your grandma's house during the holidays or something, and she's cooking, and there's cranberries sitting on the counter, like a candle going, there's a fresh baked pie coming out of the oven. Like that, to me, that's what this reminds me of. And that one's Claus's Kitchen. So imagine his wife cooking, like Mrs. Claus up there cooking with her little red apron on, and you know, just you could take the story from there. But then he has one called Sleigh Ride. And again, all the labels look the same. Where you see the name is on the back here. You see Sleigh Ride. And when you take a sniffaroo of Sleigh Ride, I get like a clean type scent, clean, airy, almost like, I don't really want to say laundry detergent or dryer sheets, but a clean, airy scent like that. So, I mean, I guess I could probably mentally get that because I just imagine myself sitting in the sleigh like, on Dancer, on Prancer, on Rudolph, and Blitzen. I don't remember the rest of them, but you got all that fresh air blowing through your face, being way up in the sky because you're Santa Claus, and so that's kind of what this reminds me of. We also have the Naughty List. Now, the Naughty List is where my kid tends to be, probably where I grew up, and when I get the Naughty List, I'm like, this is going to smell like coal. Like, it's going to smell like I just rolled right out of a fireplace. I'm all covered up in coal and everything. But it doesn't. Like, there's really no smoky or anything sent to that. I get real earthy tones with this. That's what I get out of it, is like the real earthy type tones. Maybe it's like a coal mine that you don't have coal all over you. Maybe it's trees. I just get wilderness, being outside in the forest, kind of what I get out of it. And then you have my favorite, the Nice List. So this is the Nice List, and I'll show you the balm here a little bit. So there's the balm, pretty smooth right in there, comes out pretty easy. This is I wouldn't say a hard hold or a medium hold, this is more in the light hold, but extremely moisturizing. The BTMS 50 does really well in it. It does make my beard feel coated with something, but not greasy. I can imagine why he said that, you know, kids are tugging on his beard and he doesn't want them to come off with greasy fingerprints or anything like that. He also mentioned that he likes to have his beard more natural, because that's what Santa Claus is. It's not a big, nice styled beard. It's just a big, natural, bushy, manly beard. And that's kind of what I got with this. Not a ton of styling factor with it, but it lasted all day long again. Like, I could tell at the end of the day that I still had some balm in it. It didn't evaporate or soak in or anything like that that sometimes you can get with balms. It didn't wear out. It lasted me throughout the day. And so the Nice List was my favorite. I just really love the cologne scent that it provides. It's a clean, crisp cologne. It's not like a fancy, like, super high-end cologne. It's more like something you would just, a working man would wear. Like, nice and clean working man would wear. And then he's got a ton of other scents. So these are just some that I have, but I know he's got like a bacon and syrup one, and he calls it like the Elf or something. Like, you know the movie Elf, where he's like, we got 4 different food groups, and he's like piling spaghetti and candy corn and sugar and syrup on top of everything. Yeah, that made a scent. Can you believe that? That made a scent. So what do you want in your stocking this year? You see what I did there? You see that? Clever. What do you want in your stocking? I got some sample sizes from him too. I think he stopped doing the sample sizes, so I didn't really even want to show these, but this is Elf. And it's maple syrup, sugar, waffle, and bacon. I was a little bit wrong, but I got bacon right. That's all that matters. I've been testing it out for a while now, and I didn't really just do a review right away because I only had balm, and then he sent me out the oils, and I'm like, okay, let me mess around with this, but I'm testing other stuff. And I finally got around to, like, you know what? The presentation is so on point with it, getting these little Christmas gifts any time of year, that everybody needs to at least see the presentation side of it and give a shout out to Bam, the Santa Claus, who probably is getting ready for a super busy season with helping out kids. So I think it's pretty cool theme with it, and I would use it year round. Like, I don't think it has to just be Christmas for my face to smell like bacon. I mean, half the time I drip bacon grease down my beard. I mean, no matter what time of year it is. Like, there's no season for bacon, okay? If you have a white beard, try this out. Fractionated coconut oil, jojoba oil, and BTMS 50. See how that BTMS 50 goes down for you. Now, let me ask you guys a question. I don't care how young or how old you are. It feels good to get a present, right? Even if you bought it for yourself. The whole experience of just, like, you get this box and it's wrapped up in a present, you get to unwrap it, like, kind of just brings your inner kid out and makes you a little bit giddy, doesn't it? I mean, give me a thumbs up for that. I mean, this is Santa Claus here. Give Santa Claus a thumbs up. I wanted to do something cool and creative with, like, a chimney and have somebody drop down, but, you know, Santa Claus is busy in the workshop making toys, so I didn't really get to do that. But anyway, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your weekend. JOFM is very much approved on my list, and I love it in the diffuser. So, worst case scenario, it doesn't work in your beard, you put it in your diffuser. But I have a feeling this is going to work for a lot of you guys. This is one of the better feeling balms I've had, and I haven't used balms very much lately. I've kind of been riding that butter kick. But now that the season is changing, it's getting a little bit more dry outside, the humidity is really going down, I kind of get a little bit more into the balms and the styling factor of it. And like I said, this isn't a hugely styling balm, but it does give some volume and some texture and a little bit of weight to help gravity out on my beard. So I'm going to continue to wear this all through, you know, I guess until I'm out or I gift it to somebody. I'm not re-gifting this. This is not getting wrapped back up. It already came wrapped and unwrapped once. It's not getting wrapped again. Until I talk to you guys again soon, thank you for checking this out. I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and God bless you all.